huge. Once they take hold and they start growing, I literally feel like I can see it day to day get bigger and bigger and bigger. This is one of those genius Wallines. Third generation?
Fourth.
Fourth generation.
Fourth generation.
Fourth generation. How did I forget a generation? Sorry.
That's okay.
Hard to find, easy to grow.
Yeah.
I know that you can go to the grocery store and you can find Amaryllis bulbs. They're small.
Like
a lot
this.
of times, yeah.
How dinky.
Yeah, they're small, and therefore you'll be lucky if you get one flower. If you're going to spend your money, why not take advantage of a $29.98 price tag on this? 3 easy pays at $9.99, free shipping and handling. Over 77,000 have been sold, and what we need to do is figure out which one you want to end up with. All right, sir. Take it away.
They're the perfect gift. I know that you've been gifting them for a few years because they're so easy to grow, and there's nothing like having beautiful blooms inside your home in December, in January, February, March. Yes. This is the most memorable gift. Anyone on your list that you haven't gotten a gift yet for, this is a perfect gift. You can cross them off once and for all with just this collection, because each collection is a complete gift kit. You start with that jumbo bulb, which I have right here. This is a 3-year-old bulb, not one of these dinky guys. This is what you find at your grocery store.
And that's the difference. This is the one you don't want to grow. It's only going to give you maybe 2 flowers. But our jumbo bulbs are 3-year-old bulbs. It's huge. And what's incredible is actually we bought, Roberta's Gardens bought all of the 3-year-old bulbs that the Netherlands had available. So you're not going to find these large bulbs anywhere else, and we only bring them here on QVC. So if you want the best Amaryllis bulb, this is it. Now, Pat, each collection, you know, I love how
comes with everything.
You put it together, and I'll give this to you so that we can have you explain it.
I know they're a little big. The flowers blocking your view.
No worries, we want to see the flowers. But it's a whole kit. So I told earlier, I was talking about this. The very first year, I sent one to my boss. Make sure you tell people that they need to open it. She saved it until Christmas, and it still works.
And it still works.
But when you get it home, if you're going to do build to, ship to, let that person know that the tins in here, the growing materials, and this cool disc, wait till you see how that grows for you, and the bulb and instructions. And before you know it, you're going to have the most fabulous Amaryllis that you couldn't even imagine being able to grow in your own home.
They really are.
So the red tin will give us
our candy cane red and white blooms, which I love. That's my personal favorite. I just think it's so spectacular. Every flower is like a painting by Picasso. Absolutely divine.
Beautifully put. Okay.
And then the green tin, if you order the green tin, you're going to get the beautiful, traditional, rich red blooms, which you can't go wrong with the red. And then if you order the white tin, you're going to have these luxurious, sumptuous cherry blossom pink flowers.
Look at these. You grew that.
Yeah, look at these. If we can get real close, you can actually see how when the light touches those blooms, they actually sparkle a little bit. And every single petal is divine, just as Mother Nature intended.
Yeah, and they, at that point, that's still young. That hasn't even taken hold. Though 1, 2, what do you have, 5 blooms on there?
And one that's just starting to open, and that's just on one flower stalk. And as soon as this finishes, then you see this guy right here. This is another flower stalk that's just getting started. So that's what we're talking about, the 3-year-old bulb difference. You're going to get that succession of blooms for months and months. And whoever, build to, ship to, whoever receives this and grows it, they're going to be thanking you for months and months. This will, they could get a giant TV, this and that, but this is the gift that they're going to remember. And with this value today, you can get 10, 20 of them, everyone on your list once and for all. And every kit, the recipient doesn't need to leave the home for anything. It's so easy.
You get nice instructions here, and it'll tell you even what to do once they bloom, how you may even want to winterize them if you want to go ahead and do that project. But watch, all you do, add water.
So this is our cocoa fiber growing material disc. It's a dehydrated cocoa fiber, and you just add some water in a bowl like that. And we'll come back to that in about 30 seconds, and you'll watch that it plumps up really nicely, and then that's what you're actually going to use as your soil.
Perfect, perfect. You already have the tin, and the tins are really, really pretty as well.
Yeah.
But unlike a regular bulb, we're not going to bury the bulb.
No, you're just going to plant it about halfway underneath the soil and then put it in a bright sunny window, a nice warm room, and you're going to have flowers in about 4 to 5 weeks. And Pat, the great thing is we're shipping out right now. So if you place your order today, you or your recipient is going to receive it in the next couple of days, which is so incredible because, you know, they grow so quickly that they're going to be just enthralled by these beautiful blooms.
And you'll have them in time for Christmas and Hanukkah and New Year's. And here's some examples.
Yes, the flowers are huge. This is that traditional red. If you love the red, you're going to order that green tin. Here's the candy cane colored. If you love this one, you're going to order the red tin. And now these flowers are about 6 to 7 inches across, larger than that child's face, which is so fun. And what's so beautiful is that these will bloom inside the home. Now, they're so easy. You can give this as a gift to someone that has zero experience gardening. They could say, oh, I can't grow anything. I have a, you know,
especially this time of the year.
I don't have a green thumb, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. Everyone will have success.
And if you have kids and grandkids, to me, I think that this is such an important thing to be able to share with them. And that's the reason my boss, Kim, has 4 kids. And I said to her, have you ever tried this? Because literally, I promise you, once it gets started, and you got to talk to it for about 4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks, and before you know it, then one of those long little stems, those thick stems start to come up. Then another one comes up, and before you know it, you have this great plant that's just beautiful, and it lasts. This isn't like it blooms 2 days.
No, exactly. Those little bulbs, these will bloom about 2 days, but ours will provide you flowers for months. So what I was just doing while you were explaining was I just took that cocoa fiber disc that plumped all the way up.
Yeah, look.
I added it to our beautiful decorative tin. I nestled that bulb in. I put it in a bright sunny room next to a window, and this is going to grow into something that looks like this over here in about 4 to 5 weeks. That is the Roberta's difference. You're growing the best bulbs. You're not going to find these jumbo bulbs anywhere else, definitely not for this value. So that, you know, if that's not a reason enough to gift this to everyone on your list, your dentist, your doctor, your boss, your
really
coworkers,
nice.
your yoga instructor.
Because you don't have to know, do they eat this, that, or the other things? Do they drink wine? Here's the other thing about it is, Christmas and Hanukkah, the first day of Hanukkah, is about 6 weeks away. So you'll definitely have flowers if you get the box and open it up and use that code, SAVE10, and then you know what the price drops down to? $19.98. No way could you send this from a florist. Maybe I'm going to get another one today, and I'm going to grow it for my Aunt Marie.
Oh, beautiful.
And then when we go to visit her during the holidays, I'm just going to bring it my Aunt Dot too, because listen,
that's a great way to do it.
$29.98.
Yeah, you could order them for yourself, pot them up, and bring them with you as gifts. It's awesome. And Pat, you know, we always have our Gotta Grow guarantee. We want to make sure everyone has a satisfactory time growing these, but I assure you, you will. They're so easy. But if for any reason you don't, you know, we're going to assure your annuals for annuals and tropicals for 90 days from the time of shipment. So just give us a call.
All right, the hardest thing is going to be which color do you want? The green tin is in the center, that's the red. The red tin will give you the candy cane or the red and the white tin is that pretty pink flower. Put it in the cart, check out, and use that $10 orders off, save 10. All right, JB, let's talk about the today's special value.
And the hardest thing about picking your